We begin in the United States, where Donald Trump said on Thursday that an in-person meeting with Russia's Vladimir Putin is being arranged. However, there are no other details about this potential meeting, and the Kremlin has also stated that Putin is open to the meeting. Meanwhile, the incoming president has also appointed Keith Kellogg, a former national security advisor and a retired lieutenant general for the U.S. military, as the next ambassador to Ukraine. Now, Kellogg has been tasked with ending the war between Ukraine and Russia, even if it means that Kyiv has to cede land to Putin. However, Lloyd Austin, the outgoing defense secretary, urged the incoming administration to support Ukraine in defeating the Russian forces.
I'm leaving this contact group not with a farewell, but with a challenge. The coalition to support Ukraine must not flinch. It must not falter, and it must not fail. Ukraine's survival is on the line, but so is all of our security. And so this coalition must continue to stand foursquare with Ukraine and to strengthen Ukraine's hand for the negotiations that will someday bring Putin's monstrous war to a close. Now, that road is challenging, but all the alternatives are far worse. No responsible leader would let Putin have his way. It's up to the future administration to make their own decisions. We want to make sure that we've done everything we can to ensure that, we're continuing to support, to provide, and they have the options to go in whatever direction they want to go in.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said that he is looking forward to working with Donald Trump once he assumes office. He also added that only Trump can stop Putin, but it will not come at the cost of Ukrainian lives and territory.
We'll first come to an agreement with Trump, and only then. And I'm convinced that he can offer strong security guarantees together with Europe, and then we can talk with the Russians. Only this way it can happen. We can't just immediately sit down, the three of us. If Trump, for example, immediately went for a ceasefire without serious security guarantees for Ukraine, he would have given Putin a green card. I'm not saying that this is what he wants. He doesn't want this. I trust what he's saying. However, he would have given him a pass, opportunities so to say. Because in Putin's head is one goal, to put me at odds with Trump. In Putin's head is to finalize the occupation of all Ukrainian territories. This is all in his sick head, I'm sure.
Now, Donald Trump has promised to negotiate an end to the war in Ukraine once he's sworn into office. However, the next commander-in-chief has seen his initial overtures to both leaders so far rejected, suggesting a deal to end the war might be much more elusive than Trump expected.
From breaking news to the day's biggest controversies, shedding light on the world's top headlines, detailed analysis on the stories that matter the most to you. Catch it all on Spotlight at 6 p.m. India time and 12:30 GMT, only on Firstpost.